Peony info and care. Peonies are a genus of flowering perennials from the Peoniaceae family, naturally distributed in Europe, Asia, and Western North America. Unsurprisingly, these hardy, long-lived, and ever-popular plants of exceptional beauty are the favorite choice of professional landscape architects and amateur gardeners. Indeed, few plants can compete in beauty with fragrant blooming peonies. Types of peonies. The peony genus includes about 40 species of perennials with similar characteristics, from which several thousand hybrids and cultivars with different flower colors and crown shapes have emerged. However, they can all be divided into three large categories. Herbaceous peonies, whose leaves die in the fall, so the green part of the plant disappears during the winter, and new leaves grow directly from the roots in the spring. These species bloom in May and June. Tree peonies form permanent woody, bushy structures that grow new leaves in spring and bloom earlier, usually in April and May, with huge flowers 7 to 10 inches in diameter. They can grow up to 5 feet tall and 4 feet wide. Ito intersectional peonies, June-flowering hybrid peonies created by crossing the above species, have herbaceous growing habits but large, full flowers in various colors. The ravishing peonies you see in continental gardens worldwide are these hybrid species that boast magnificent, full, and fragrant flowers. How to care for peonies. If the short flowering period of this plant is its disadvantage, then its resistance, undemandingness, and longevity are certainly its great advantages and the reason for its enormous popularity. In other words, if you choose the right place and adequate soil in the garden once you plant them, they will grow and bloom for decades without additional care. Soil. Peonies prefer well-drained, nutrient-rich, loose, and pH-neutral soil. They can grow in almost any garden soil except extremely sandy or waterlogged soils. Yet the ideal substrate is finely cultivated loamy soil. Light. Like roses, peonies need at least 6 to 8 hours of direct sunlight daily. They can tolerate a slightly shady position, but in such spot they go into vegetation later and produce fewer flowers. Temperature. Extremely winter hardy, peonies can easily withstand winter temperatures down to -40 degrees Fahrenheit. Moreover, these plants need to spend at least 4 weeks at a temperature below 45 degrees Fahrenheit to grow healthy and lush in the spring. Therefore, long and cold winters in climate zones 3 to 8 do not pose a threat to peonies. Maintaining peonies in areas with mild and wet winters is much more challenging. Watering. Once they take root, peonies are pready, self-sustaining plants with a metabolism perfectly adapted and harmonized with the environment. Natural precipitation and moisture in the spring, when they grow intensively, are usually sufficient for their needs. Yet, young plants might need additional watering if the spring is dry. Generally, they need 1 inch of water per week, so additional watering once a week in the absence of rain provides an optimal humid environment. In the dry summer months, you can refresh them with an additional portion of water every 10 days. Fertilizing. Peonies usually do not need additional feeding in loose and nutritious garden soil. These humble plants mostly adapt to what they already have. Still, they will grow faster and bloom more abundantly with a little additional feeding. Once a year, at the very beginning of the vegetative cycle, you can add a slow-release granular fertilizer with an NPK ratio of 10-10-10, digging it into the surrounding soil. A 1-inch thick layer of compost spread around the base of the plant has the same effect. Peony propagation. You can propagate peonies by seed or rhizome dividing, but growing peonies from seeds, although simple, is only for the very patient. The germination process can last up to 12 months, and newly grown plants will flower for the first time after 3 to 5 years. However, if you want to try, you can plant the seeds in the fall directly into the soil the way you plant beans. To germinate, the seed must go through a stratification process, so don't expect seedlings before mid-spring. On the other hand, dividing the rhizomes of an existing plant in late summer or early fall is an easy way to get new specimens of your favorite peony variety. Here is how to do it. Dig the plant out of the ground and sap the root with water. Then with a sterile knife, cut the tuber into segments, taking into account that each segmentus has at least 3 teeth or buds. Lay the segments in the previously prepared hole with the buds facing up. Do not plant too deep, just enough to cover the segments with a layer of 1 to 2 inches of soil so that the spring sun will stimulate the plant's growth more quickly. Water well and let nature do its thing. Still, even in this case, you have to be patient, since new plants may not bloom in the first season, It might sound disappointing, but remember, these are long-lived plants that take their time and reach maturity after 3 to 5 years. Problems and diseases. Root rot, wilting of young leaves, and fungal diseases can cause peonies to decay. These disorders are usually the result of excessive moisture in the soil. Luckily, the peony planted on a sunny spot and well-drained soil rarely suffer from these or other diseases. Like other plants, aphids, mealybugs, or scale insects can attack peonies. Do not worry, these pests can be easily removed by treatment with neem oil or industrial pesticides. And there you have it. Everything you need to know to nurture these exquisite beauties right in your own garden. With their rich history, diverse species, and stunning blooms, it's no wonder they've captured the hearts of gardeners worldwide. But hey, before you go, why not show some love to that like button down below? Give it a gentle tap to let us know you enjoyed diving into the world of peonies with us today. And if you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more captivating gardening content. Oh, and speaking of captivating content, if you're looking for your next gardening adventure, why not check out our video titled 12 Herbs You Can Grow in Water? It's a herbaceous journey that's sure to spark your imagination and inspire your green thumb. Until next time, life is better when you garden.